So the Kansas City Chiefs, this week they officially have a game that's on Thursday, but we're going to have to be talking about what they're building and how good they're doing, and not only just how good they're doing, but what they're building, man. Let's start off with Isaiah Pacheco now. Isaiah Pacheco was a seventh round rookie that ended up becoming a starter for the Kansas City Chiefs, and this is really my favorite number 10. I like this number 10 better than the last number 10, to be honest with you. And in this matchup against the Detroit Lions, I believe that Isaiah Pacheco is going to definitely have a lot to prove, and he's going to have a very good game. And another player that we have to highlight, like we do in every video, is obviously undrafted free agent Justin Ross. The Chiefs just got a player that's going to be able to make plays for them and get touchdowns for them, and he was undrafted. Then you got second-round rookie Rashee Rice with an insane yard after catch ability, and we're going to see him break out for some big runs this year. Then you have Kadarius Toney, who the Chiefs absolutely fleeced from the Giants, and if he's healthy, we're going to definitely see him make plays. So the Kansas City Chiefs made a lot of smart pickups, and this season is the chance to prove that all the pickups was worth it. And to even talk about the offensive line, like Jawan Taylor and Donovan Smith was obviously upgrades over Wiley and Orlando Brown. So the Chiefs are making all the right moves right now, and I really want to see if Jerick McKinnon, you remember last season, Jerick McKinnon had a very good year. I want to see if he's going to repeat that again, because Jerick McKinnon is a key piece to this Chiefs offense, and he helped our offense throughout the season a lot last year. And his presence on the field is obviously known because Mahomes and him, they have a very good bond. They was like a little duo for a minute. Touchdowns every week. Jerick McKinnon putting up a crazy amount of yards. And Pacheco being that star when it comes to rushing and just putting a tear down on the defense. Pacheco could really tear down a defense with his legs, the way he runs so hard and so effective. So Pacheco with McKinnon and CEH, who obviously is considered a bust, but I mean, he gets touchdowns. He does get touchdowns. So CEH, Pacheco, McKinnon, Mahomes has all his weapons right now. Ross, Rice, Richie James, Kels, MVS, Justin Watson. Mahomes has all of his weapons healthy for the season opener at Arrowhead Stadium. And man, can't wait. Can't wait to see it. But we're going to have to touch on this interior O-line soon. We're definitely going to have to get on that. But before we touch on this interior O-line, let's talk about something else that I want to share with y'all real quick. So, yeah, let's get into it, man. So we know that training camp is over. The preseason is in the books, and the 53-man roster is set. So in a few days, we'll be seeing some real football games to begin, And the Chiefs are going to be facing the Lions, like I said. We're going to hang our new Super Bowl banner in the process. It's going to be nice, but still got to be focused, man. Still got to be definitely focused, right? Got to definitely be focused on that game. Now, some people think the Lions could somehow beat the Chiefs. I mean, I don't know. I want to see that happen, to be honest with you. I really want to see that happen, but there has been an increased excitement for the Chiefs offense, like Rashee Rice in the second round of the NFL draft. Even though he struggled with drops, he still led the league in yards after catch throughout preseason. And Justin Ross, a UDFA who sat out all of last season on injury reserve, but he's impressed with his play throughout training camp and the preseason. Then you got Richie James, who played well in one of his preseason games as well. And that was really his only chance to play well. He did what he had to do. So, obviously, everyone's excited about the Mahomes and Travis Kelce connection, which I am. But we see that every year. We know that's going to be automatic. And if Kadarius Toney could come back week 1, that would be very beautiful. And then you got the three-headed running back room of Pacheco, McKinnon, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and they're going to definitely help this offense, definitely. So it's going to be a very good day. It's going to be a very great day. It's going to be very nice to see. The offense will be 100% fine, especially if Toney could come back. Then we could be fully healthy on offense. Now, the defense is questionable, very, very questionable. That's why a lot of people have this being a shootout. I mean, Toney and Snead return to practice, But Chris Jones, he still has yet to report. He's on social media saying that he's willing to hold out for 8 weeks. So nobody knows what in the world is going on with Chris Jones, but a lot of Chiefs fans are mad. So am I. But L'Jarius Sneed is one of the best players on our defense, and he was sidelined all preseason with an injury. Then you got Charles Omeni, who suspended for the first 6 games of the season. So in this week one, we need a bunch of young players to step up, man. The secondary got to hold their own. We know they could do that. But my concern is the defensive line. Could dudes like Neil Farrell step up in their first game with the Chiefs? Could Keondre Coburn step up? Could George Karlaftis step up? Could Felix Anudike-Uzomah step up? I believe George and Felix could step up. But what Andy Reid said, he said something interesting. No Chris Jones, so try their hardest to stack up and stop the run. Make Jared Goff throw. Make him throw. That would be something nice to make them, just stop the run and make Jared Goff throw. I'm pretty sure he's going to force feed Amon-Ra St. Brown a lot. He's going to force feed him a lot. But the great news for the defense is that we have the best linebacker group from top to bottom in team history. Bolton, Willie Gay, Drew Tranquill, and Leo Chenal, they could all start. And we know that Steve Spags is going to have plenty of options when it comes to the usage of these players. And we also have Cam Jones and Jack. I don't know how to really say. I think Jack Cochrane, something like that. But this linebacker room will be a strength, and you can use them in different ways. And then you got the secondary that's young but very experienced, and they'll be tested by Jared Goff, especially if the Chiefs' pass rush isn't really doing good due to the absence of Jones. So look for Trent McDuffie, Jalen Watson, Joshua Williams, and Brian Cook to step up big again this year. And then Harrison Butker is looking like he's back to one of the best kickers in the NFL, and we're going to need him in big moments. But one thing about him, in clutch moments, he's always automatic. So, I don't know. We got to be able to win back-to-back Super Bowls, and I feel like we could do it, but we need the young defensive linemen to definitely step up because Chris Jones is really acting up, man. It's looking like he's not going to play week one. That's exactly how it's looking. Like he's just not going to play week one, man. So I don't know. I really don't know. And then I know I said I was going to talk about interior O-line, but not for that long, Just Creed, Trey, and Joe, man. That trio is going to help out a lot with the run game, with the passing game. And you got Jawan and Donovan Smith, who's also going to help out a lot with the, it's going to be good. Mahomes is going to be good. He's going to have a very good O-line to protect him. His 3 running backs he's comfortable with, skillful wide receiver core with different type of skill sets, and Travis Kelce, Noah Gray. So the offense is going to be rolling, and it's going to be an absolute show. But the defense has to play their part. But yeah, man, Chiefs priority, and I'm out. Peace.